Hello everyone, I'm Andy. Thank you for watching and welcome to my garden. So in today's video, it's just a quick video about what treats you can feed your chickens. So, welcome to my garden. You find me at the minute in the vegetable garden. I'm just out here just doing a quick kind of crop harvest. I've got lots of lovely vegetables that are ready to harvest. Following my kind of previous video, this is the first time I've sort of been outside really following the outbreak of COVID that we have unfortunately just encountered. But thankfully, we're on the mend now, and the children were fine. The wife's feeling a bit better, as am I. So, touch wood, that'll continue. So let's get into this video then. So I often get asked, what treats do you feed your chickens, Andy? What's good for them? What do they like? There's all sorts of different things you can give your chickens. So I'm just going to kind of go through a few of the ones that I feed our hens. So there's lots of rules and regulations in the UK around what you can and can't feed your chickens. So things like mealworms, really popular treat, but you can't feed your chickens dried mealworms. And the reason for this is because they are fed on human waste and animal proteins. Therefore, once you then start feeding them to your hens, and you're then using your hens for meat or eggs, we're essentially kind of consuming what those mealworms have been fed, which in the grand scheme of things, it sounds a bit yuck. Live mealworms, on the other hand, are fine. So you can, go out, buy some live mealworms. You can even farm them yourself, I guess, if you wanted to. But live mealworms, they're fine, and they're a great little protein source for your birds as well. But the one thing I do feed our hens here quite a lot of is kind of fresh vegetables and fruit. So again, kind of going back to DEFRA and UK rules and regulations, you can't feed chickens anything that's been kind of processed in your kitchen. So behind me here is my brassica netting, protecting all my cabbage, my broccoli, my kale. And if I've got any of those that I've just mentioned spare, then guess what? They go to the chickens. None of them that are in there that are kind of surplus will ever be processed in my kitchen. All I do is, like, I've got this cabbage, drilled a hole there through the kind of stem, a bit of twine, tied it off at the top, and then this hangs nicely in the chicken run, and they peck away at it. Great boredom breaker as well. But the fact that it's raw as well, obviously it contains more nutritional benefits. So I'm just back out now with the girls, and straight away she's enjoying having a little peck around there with some of the leaves. But I'll just show you what I do here. Real simple. Just got my cabbage. As I say, I've tied it off with a bit of twine here, and then I'm just going to hang it up. This is great as well, because if they get a bit bored and whatnot, then they'll enjoy pecking away at this. There we go. So broccoli as well. Broccoli is another great option if you've got any broccoli growing in your allotment or your vegetable garden. You've got a bit of excess broccoli, rather than chucking it in a compost bin or whatever, throwing it in a bin. As long as it's, sort of fairly edible, give it to your chickens. Your chickens will love it. So another good option for you as well is apples. If you've got an orchard, or you've got spare apples, just slice them up. You can put them in like this as well. I sort of tend to just pop them in, and they'll eat them now as it is. But so you've got the cabbage now over there. Yeah, there's plenty. Good one in the summer. Watermelon out of the fridge. They enjoy that. That's nice and cool for them. But yeah, there's lots of different options for you to consider. So there are quite a few things that you can obviously give your chickens as a bit of a treat. Just be careful that you comply with UK regulations and blah 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 blah, all that sort of stuff. But if you were to be in your allotment and you chopped up some carrots, you had some carrot peels, hasn't gone through your kitchen, so your chickens could eat that. If you had some broad beans that you happen to peel, depod, and then you used a portable gas stove in your allotment or your vegetable garden, you boiled them up for sort of 10 minutes and then fed them to your chickens, that would be okay, wouldn't it? Because they haven't kind of passed through your kitchen. So there are kind of lots of different things that you can think about and do. But certainly with my girls here, they do get a lot of vegetables that they enjoy pecking at and things. And as I say, a bit of corn every now and again. Any questions, please pop it in the comments below. And thank you very much for all the support. A few people have asked whether they could buy me a coffee, and I didn't have a clue what that meant, but I've since obviously found out, so the link is in the description below. So thank you very much for that, and you know, thanks for the continued support. Thank you for watching my videos, and I'll hopefully I'll see you again very soon. Take care.